What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And I do have a new song out recently called Summer Gravity, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, let's jump into a fact sheet that the team just dropped about the Conclave Arcana reward set. Now, this is a post, but I just want to make a quick note that they posted this on Medium. We did not get a Peak D post, which I think is very interesting and actually quite awesome. This shows that they are expanding outside of the Hive ecosystem, and while I don't have anything against Hive, I just like the fact that they are thinking bigger than Hive, which is what we've always wanted. So here we go. This is a 7-minute read, but I don't know that it's going to take. It's probably going to take longer than that just to go through all the stuff. Some of it we know already. Some of it is a little bit more detailed, and some of it is brand new stuff that was teased that we now have a little bit more information on. So let's go ahead. First, disclaimers. They reserve the right to change stuff is basically what it is. They may tweak some parameters after the first few seasons to correct any imbalances, and so let's jump into it. So this is a Conclave Arcana reward set. The key features: it's a new set, 43 cards, 12 common, 12 rare, 7 epic, 12 legendary cards to shake up the meta. There's going to be standard foil as well as gold and black. The standards, as we know, will come soulbound. Gold and black will be immediately tradable and essentially NFTs, right? Tradable, transferable. So how to acquire: you can earn regular and gold foils through the ranked battle loot chests, and by purchasing card draws in the glint shop. The black foil and the arcanes, both gold and black, are obtainable through the weekly fortune draw, similar to what they're doing with the Frontier mode. So glint burn value: all Conclave Arcana reward cards can be burned for glint at the same rate as the Rebellion reward set, which is fantastic because now we no longer have a DEC or massive DEC faucet with these. They will have no production power. I don't know if that's going to be forever, but they will have no production power, at least for now, and not usable in conflicts. In fact, you know what? I kind of like the fact that there's no production power for them. That's how it should be, if you think about it, because now these are not going to be adding to land, right? And adding to the, well, yeah, land is already going to clean up all the old cards. We don't need to add more eligible cards for land is what I was trying to get at. Okay, so unlocking your... Oh, and they're also not usable in conflicts, which I think is pretty standard. All right, so unlocking your cards, they are introducing unbinding scrolls. We got teased about these. So what they are: to make your regular foil reward cards tradable, you'll now use unbinding scrolls instead of burning DEC directly. There's one type of scroll for each rarity, so common, rare, epic, legendary. How to use: to unlock 1 CC of a regular foil card, you will need 1 unbinding scroll of a matching rarity. For multiples, you'll need multiples, right? So it sounds like it's going to be a 1-to-1. So how to get unbinding scrolls: you can A, purchase them directly with DEC at 5x the collection power. B, find them as a new reward in the loot chest. C, craft them using resources on land in the artisan quarter. And D, buy them from the non-card market or trade with other players directly. These will be tradable assets. Now I gotta say, this is still weird for me that you'll be able to purchase them, you'll be able to get them in as rewards in loot chests. They'll have value right away, but you can also make them on land, so it's like, I don't know. I guess it's cool for landowners because then landowners can choose to do something with their resources, but it'd be awesome if it was like only available through land, and then, you know, that gave a lot more power to landowners. And again, I'm saying this not even as somebody who owns a ton of land, but again, well, let's see how it all goes. So easy unlocking: if you don't have scrolls, you need when unlocking a card. The game will offer a quick and easy option to purchase them on the spot with DEC or credits. But note, if DEC is used to make the purchase, then the split will be team 33%, Dow 33%, and burned 34%. I wonder what that split is for credits, or does the team just get all of it? Either way, we'll see. All right, so important. Unbinding scrolls. Oh, you know what I should say? I probably should have said this at the beginning. Posted with this, there is going to be on Tuesday, October 7th, there is going to be it's not a town hall, but they're going to talk through this in detail. I'm assuming on like the YouTube channel and on Twitch. So keep an eye out for that if you want to ask your questions and discuss more with the community. So unbinding scrolls are only usable for Conclave Arcana reward set. The scrolls will expire and be completely burned 30 days after the set's official print run. So use them or lose them. I like that. All right, so new ways to get cards: shop and chests. So they did fix the issue that I had where I was worried about people being able to go and buy gold foil, reward draws, and essentially just use glint to like devalue all the gold foils. But they're doing it differently. We've streamlined the process. There's only one draw now. They got rid of the gold foils. There's just one draw, and you get a 1% base chance to drop a gold foil version, right, in your rarity draw. So alchemy potions can be used to boost your luck. Use alchemy potions to double your your chances. Note that higher rarity draws will require more potions. So you can see here for a legendary, you need to use 20 potions. And you can buy potions. You get potions for free with the reward chest, so yada, yada, all that good stuff. Gold foil print limits. So we added a print limit on the gold foil versions of each card to ensure that they are not overprinted. Once a card reaches its print limit, no more gold foil versions of the card will drop in card draws or loot chests. Ideally, we will not hit this for a very long time, or possibly even if we ever release a new set of reward cards in time. But it should be there just in case. If gold foils run out for rarity, then the rarity draw should stop accepting alchemy potions. Now, here is the print limit for each of these. Common 5,000, rare 2,000, epic 1,200, and legendary 400. Now, they are all about 100 to 150. I didn't do the math on all of them, but like, for example, legendary, it takes 4 cards to max out a copy, right? So 400 divided by 4 is 100. And then I think it's like 5,000. I'm just going to jump to commons. Like 5,000 divided by 38 is 131. So that's what it is for commons. I'm assuming rares and epics are somewhere in between. You can do the math yourself. Revamped loot chests. So these are getting a major update with new drop rates, tradable gold foils inserted, and the addition of unbinding scrolls and fortune draw entries. We're going to have to talk more about that. So possible rewards: cards, unbinding scrolls, legendary alchemy potions, fortune draw entries, merit energy, and a jackpot chance. Better cards in better chests, so ultimate chests have a significantly higher chance. Now, I did read earlier, I don't know if I skipped over it, but the reward card, or the reward chests are going to increase in price. Maybe we'll get to that. So for the chests that contain reward cards, you can see all the percentages here. Again, I'm not going to go through all the detail just because I don't even know what the previous one is. And then they also do the quantity, right? So how much you can get of like a gold foil and regular foil. So for example, like at the highest levels, you can get only one gold foil drop, right? So, or for legendaries, I should say. And yeah, unbinding scrolls. So for chests that contain unbinding scrolls, here's the drop rate. Again, that's cool. It doesn't seem like it's going to be anything too crazy. So if you want to unlock your cards right away, you might have to pay that DEC, which hopefully shouldn't be too crazy, but will help. The Ultimate Chase, Black Foils, and the Fortune Draw. So introducing the most exclusive cards yet, Black Foil and Arcane variant versions of the Conclave Arcana set. These are ultra rare. How to win? They can only be won through the weekly Fortune Draw event. So weekly prizes, 76 to 78 unique Black Foil and Arcane, right? Gold Foil and Black Foil Arcanes will be given away to lucky winners for each week for the next 53 weeks. So how you can participate: you get your fortune draw pass. A pass from a spellbook holder is required to participate, and it costs 125 DEC, which is roughly 12.5 cents at PEG per week, and grants you entry into the weekly draw. You must purchase a pass before a draw begins for your entries to count for that week. Multiple weekly passes can be pre-purchased for 53 weeks. So you can go and just buy the entire thing. Let's see, 125 times 53 is about 6,625. We'll say like $6.60 something cents, right? At PEG, which we're not even at PEG right now. So to earn fortune draws, the main method is ranked wins. If you win your 5 ranked battles, you can earn a bunch of entries, right? To earn a batch of entries, you can do this up to 3 times a day. I'm sorry. These are the fortune draw entries. Whoops, let me get rid of that. Other methods, you can also get entries from loot chests and purchase them in the glint shop, starting at 2,000 glint per fortune draw. Now, there is an SPS stake factor here. The number of entries you get from your 5 ranked wins depends on 2 things: your league and your total SPS staked, right? So owned or delegated to you or rented, right? So your league determines the base number of entries you can earn. Your staked SPS determines the maximum cap on entries you can receive. So you will get the lower of the 2 values. So your league is your base, but your SPS is the max. So they give an example here. Let's say you're in Gold League, which rewards 12 entries, but you only have 100,000 SPS stake, which has a cap of 8. You will only get 8 entries. To get the full 12 entries, you will need to increase your staked SPS to 250,000. So here's the thing, and I feel like I'm going to have to make a separate video just kind of talking through this, but quickly I can see that, for example, I play in Diamond and Champion, but because of the fact that I only have about 500,000 SPS staked, my maximum that I'll get would be 16 entries. So even though I could be getting 20 or 30, and this is in wild format, only 16. So maybe I got to work my way up to like 2.5 or 5 million. Important other caveats. So only one weekly fortune draw prize per account per weekly event. Each account can only complete 3 total batches of 5 wins each a day in each format, modern or wild. Draw entries expire at the end of each week, whether they are used in the draw or not. Batch sizes will rise from the previous batch as follows. So batch 1 will be the baseline, batch 2 will be plus 50%, 75. Okay, so glint emissions at the lower levels will be raised. All right, there's a lot here, and to be honest, I mean, I'm reading through this. I read through it once before going on into the video. There's a lot to unpack. I may end up doing a separate video kind of digging into things further, especially if you guys have questions. So let me know in the comments below. But there will also be, as I said earlier, the kind of town hall style event or community discussion event. So make sure you go check that out. If you end up watching this after it's recorded on Tuesday, October 7th, then you can probably catch the replay somewhere. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.